the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Out there, we are about to get cranked up with a semi. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Tailback has the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Etienne. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moffitt. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And he's intercepted. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. And even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense going with the hurry up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And there's the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot an inch short of a first down. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The ball is picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Hand off to the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. They're going to score with a run to the right. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 4th down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a few.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to...
Catch made down inside the 10. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. You bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Direct snap. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
And the Aggies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What an outstanding job by this defense, not being fooled at all, setting the edge and allowing the inside speed of this defense to bring him down.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Defense flexing and stopping again at the 1-yard line. That will be 3rd down.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Oh, the ball comes loose. At midfield. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Check on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's ETN. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll try a pass here. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. He's up 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught in the backfield. It's Moffitt running with purpose. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Receiver makes the catch. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he will make the 1st down, tackled at the 26. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a 1st half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Wolf.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The second down incompletion sets up third and inches. Hebe keeps it himself. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. And we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught by the receiver. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, that first half could not have gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. A change of direction. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He makes the grab. The defense scoops it up. The ball is loose. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Design quarterback run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And off. Breaks into open space.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. He's past the marker and still going. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Buckeyes churn out another first down. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got his man wide open. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
They'll run it to the left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Leaning on the run game here late. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a run to the left. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State 56, Texas A&M 0.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Texas A&M offense will take over.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First and 10 play coming up. Press coverage now from these DBs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Etienne. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the move now. Picks it up himself and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Now rolling out to his left. Throws to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
2nd and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.